What's up, Jason? Welcome. Jim, thank you. When you said, where is it? Hashtag rigged. I thought you were talking about my giveaway. Whoops. That's just me saying good luck. It moved. Mikey G, one of my favorite Yankee fans. Carlos, good evening. Lou Rock, thanks for joining. Thanks, Tom. Tony Almeida with the raspy voice. Space Case. Hey. I hope I'm not waiting for some snow. Are we are we getting snow? I don't think so. It's pouring out here, but it's also like it's 51 degrees right now. I don't think we're supposed to get any snow. Nah. Yeah, this is true. Good comment. Thank you. Thank you. No snow here. Lou Rock, I said he's one of my favorite Yankee fans. I've had uh, I've had coworkers who were big Yankees fans. One time, I had a coworker. I had an office at the time, which I haven't had in many, many years, but I had an office at work in the actual physical office, which I don't even go to barely anymore. And he came in and covered my office with Yankees pictures. There were just Yankees pictures taped everywhere. And then I started pulling them down, and there were more underneath. It was pretty funny. Thanks, Steve. I hope that's me. It might be some of my commenters, though. Yeah, I don't know. See, I missed this. I'm not sure what channel this is. Thanks, Jason. I think Otani's worth 700 million. I read that more than half of it is deferred. So it's not $700 million in today's dollars. Or it is 700 million in today's dollars, right? It's Sunday night. I can't do thinky stuff. Um, they're going to make their money back. Now, will they be as successful if they had, say, 3 players who added up to 700 million? I don't know. He's going to be the best hitter in the league again next year in all likelihood, and for another 4 or 5 years. What's going to happen in the last 5 years of that deal? I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Dan, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. 7,000 card nerds. That's right. Mark Hoyle, best collection in the Northeast. 433 grand a game. That's pretty good. Jack Morris. All right, I'll let him in. So somebody earlier this week, a few days ago, I noticed that COMC is not doing the verification code email thing anymore. And yesterday, somebody commented on one of my videos saying, with all your hobby pull, can you make it so I don't need to log in with a verification anymore? And I thought it'd be funny just to say, done, go check it out now. And they came back and said, oh my gosh, you fixed it. I did. I have a lot of hobby pull. Let's see. Otani will be paid forever, like Bunny. Yeah, there it is right there, Bunny style. Over 40 years. I would take 700 million over 40 years. Oops, that's not, yeah. That's right. But I also wanted to click on this one. Yeah, the big deals tend to hurt teams, but not the Dodgers in all likelihood because they have unlimited money. Yeah, I don't even know who's a free agent beyond uh, slightly better. Yeah, this is right too. There's a massive West Coast Asian fan base, and that's why there was talk of Dodgers or Mariners. Jay, thank you so much. I'm hoping Michael Coleman is here. Michael Coleman did a $99 super thanks, which was amazing. I appreciate it, guys. You don't need to do that, but I love it. Judge Soto, yeah. I saw a proposed lineup from somebody that had Judge batting third, Soto fourth. I don't know. I would bat Soto ahead of Judge. Soto gets on base, and I think Soto would get on base 50% of the time with Judge batting behind him. Is Otani going to be better than Acuna? Yeah, better hitter, but not as much running, obviously. 63 days. I would love to see a Red Sox Dodgers game at Fenway. Dodgers and Braves, NLCS. Yeah, that seems pretty likely. Hall of Fame card collector. Did I see your episode of Chasing Cardboard? Which episode was it? I've watched all of them, so I must have. Sure. Let's put in Dale Murphy too. I'll use my poll. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, on this morning's video that I did, I talked about the Otani card market is already surging. A card that I bought for $120 a week ago is now going for upwards of 300 today. They will definitely make the playoffs. And that's a huge benefit to us that we'll get to see Otani in the playoffs. I would love to see Trout get traded to a team that wants to contend. Dodgers ticket prices increased. Whew, man. Dodgers still need. They have Kershaw forever though, so they're fine. Love this. Poor Toronto. There was no chance he was ever going to Toronto. It was just a ploy by Otani's agent to get the Dodgers to take their offer. Yeah, Acuna is a five-tool player. Otani just happens to be better at three of those tools. Yeah, but Acuna missed the last month of the season. Mikey from the circus. Yes, wait, are you the circus guy? Wait a second. Yeah, I loved that episode. That was awesome. Great episode. My wife that has no interest in cards. She's probably watching right now to see if anybody comments on any upside down cards. But I flipped around before the live stream. My wife has no interest in cards, but she watches every Chasing Cardboard with me. She loves it. Yeah, it's my two favorite players in today's major leagues, Acuna and Shohei. Yeah, Yankees and Dodgers. Nobody wants to see that outside of New York and Southern California. Favorite Red Sox player is Rafael Devers. Oops, wrong side. I always get this backwards because it reverses it. Here's Devers, rookie. First Bowman auto right there. It's hard to point at this. Yeah. Buy it back in 45 days or less. Yeah. If I weren't so lazy, I might. I did send off a Shohei rookie, one that goes in a PSA 10 2 months ago was going for $900. And if it I suspect that if it tens, which I really think it will, it'll be worth a couple thousand by the time spring training comes around, and I will sell it. Yeah, Mikey, did you get the card you wanted? I can't remember what it was. It was was it a Bowman Mantle rookie? I don't think Trout will get traded. The Angels would need to eat way too much of his contract. Yeah, that could be just a ploy to get the price up. Yeah, great episode. I like every episode of Chasing Cardboard, but there are definitely some that are much, much better. Yes, Mikey getting a Mantle rookie and has a great eBay store. Mikey, post your eBay store too. If they were loaded, they would spend more on free agents. Devers is my guy. I live in, well, it's in the Brunswick area. Devers. Yeah. Mookie Betts, still my favorite Red Sox player, current baseball. No snow. Jake, where do you live again? I can't remember. I don't accept that there's snow coming. Getting at the National in Cleveland. Yes. I'll be there. I will be there. Hope to meet you. Yeah, I don't remember what the Nationals got when they traded Soto to San Diego. Yeah, this is true. Thank you. Thank you. Building up a bigger, better collection. Oh, here we go. Deal making here. I love 1.5s, by the way. 1.5 on a really expensive, desirable card is perfect for me. Green, Maine, man, is that near Rangeley or Jacksonville, or is that Greenville? I think I'm thinking of Greenville. Yeah, this week's Chasing Cardboard was wild. What does that guy do? Where does he get his money? Jake lives in Spokane. Did I pronounce that right? It's not Spokane. Spokane. Blake Snell has had 2 good years in his career. One of the strangest 2-time Cy Young Award careers ever. Or was that Ian Snell? I always mix up the Snells. Who just won Cy Young? Blake Snell. 2-time Cy Young. Yeah, okay. Whew. Almost missed that. Great prices for raw cards from Hall of Fame Card Collector. Yeah, still bitter. Yeah. And you'll see a lot of those big cards at the National. I can copy it and paste it in here, but I don't think it's going to show as a link for anybody. I'm trying to think of a good way to do it. Any new pickups? Oh, you know what? Let's do a live mail day, shall we? I got this in the mail the other day, and I have never opened it. Ah, yes. Jim Leland, this is what I would consider his rookie. There's an 87 that some call his rookie. This is 86 tops traded. It's autographed. I picked this up a minute after he was announced in the Hall of Fame. Price has obviously skyrocketed. Yeah, really happy with that. So I was right. It is Spokane. How am I doing the giveaway? Great question. Thanks for asking. You need to go to the video that I did about 10 days ago. It's called First Binder Reveal, and place a comment. You need to have a US address. You need to be subscribed. You need to place a comment of which of the 4 players were your favorites in the giveaway. Pick one: Pete Rose, Jim Rice. What happened here? Oh, Jim Palmer, just something shining on it. And my guy, Jack Morris. Comment that on that video. It's a good question. I don't know. I wish I had a Topps Venezuelan Yaz, but I do not. Mark Hoyle has the 60. Mark is in here. He has the 1960 Topps Venezuelan, if I remember correctly. I think I just saw it on Twitter the other day. Yeah, I'd love to see Trout win one too. I'd just like to see him play in the playoffs. 5 to 7 years. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, mail days are the best. Yeah, this hat, this is classic. It's like a top hat, Pirates top hat. Reds need pitching. Yeah, I still think when I think of Reds pitching, I still think of like Tom Browning and Jose Rijo. Yeah, I agree. That is his rookie card. 86 Topps wax went up to $10 a box, maybe. Eagles versus Cowboys. I don't care, honestly. I would say, I hate to say this, but I would say the Cowboys because I'm just sick of the Eagles. Warren has a new channel, a new YouTube channel where he does cards, or he's coming out with one. Warren, refresh my memory. I have a few subscribers who just came out with one. Yes, thank you. Like and subscribe. I am picking the best comment. No, I am picking a random comment from that using a website that does a YouTube random comment pick. We have 70. Mark Hoyle has the entire Venezuelan Red Sox run. That's bonkers. Yeah, we're up to 71 people in here, which is crazy. Yeah. At the YouTube get together that Mike Moynihan puts on every year, anybody can go. It's there are YouTubers and then there are people who watch YouTube. I encourage any of you to go. I'm planning on being there. I'm driving to the National with my friend Oliver. That's the plan anyway. Things can change over the course of 7.5 months. Yeah, this is right. In fact, he won the Cy Young for the Rays in 2018 when he had an ERA of 1.89 in the AL. It's crazy. Yes, I do think that this was overgraded. It was maybe it was a 1.5 or 2. This is a great question. I don't do anything because somebody else is doing it. That doesn't interest me. Excuse me. I actually discovered Mike Moynihan because I went to YouTube and I searched for Diamond Kings autographs or something, signed Diamond Kings. And then there was a showcase of Mike Moynihan's cards, and it was a couple of weeks before the national, 3 weeks before the national, and I commented, introducing myself, saying that I was doing the same thing, and he subscribed to my channel, and we have gotten along ever since. I ran into him at the national completely accidentally at the national last year, so 18 months ago now. I was standing at a table, happened to be looking at Diamond King's autographs, and I heard Mike Moynihan's voice right next to me. And I look over, and the guy standing right next to me was Mike Moynihan. I didn't know Justin Bieber was playing baseball now. Good for him. Warren is coming out with a channel. Great. I will subscribe to that. There is a minor league card. I think it's like a TCMA card from this maybe 77 that Leland has a card in. I don't consider that a rookie card for him. That is a good deal. I think Bellinger will resign with the Cubs. Carolina Collector, thanks for popping in. Yeah. This is a good question. If somebody went back and watched my first video today and commented on it, I don't remember who it was. It's weird, man. When you first start, I think if I remember correctly, in my first video, as I was editing it, I realized I was looking at myself because I've got my phone up and I'm looking at myself, and I'm clearly not looking at the people watching. So, if you have the little camera, and as I was editing it, I realized I've got to look to the right where the actual camera is next time. And from there, I started looking at the camera instead of at myself, reflected back at me. Not reflected, but you know what I mean? So, Jake, did you create a channel here on Jake's Toe? I know it's not Jake's Toe, but that's what I always think of. Everybody says Oliver looks like Larry Bird. We always joke that he's Larry Bird's illegitimate son. Yeah, the heat was crazy in the afternoons at the National. Bummer. The giveaway has not happened yet. We'll do the giveaway in 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, Snell has he's had some good seasons, but he's also had a lot of mediocre seasons and a couple of bad seasons. The most deadpan joke ever. Was that me? I'm full of deadpan jokes. I don't, but I can see why you would say that. Soto's, I hate Soto on the Yankees, but I love Soto. And yeah, his cards are going to go up. They have to. Yeah, me too. Like we've seen a couple new channels pop up that have been awesome in the community in the last few days. Bellinger to the Giants. I have a lot of Red Sox minor league cards. I just got a Roger Clemens 84, 83 minor league card, graded. First video was the best. It's all been downhill from here, Orlando. I am not going to hire a production crew, Kevin. Kevin, you need to get back to answering James's texts. That's what you should be focusing on right now. Yeah, look in the lens. Your eyes go back and forth. Yeah, I try not to. I do some oddball cards. I love oddball cards, but I've significantly reduced my oddball card collection since I've focused my collection earlier this year. This Koufax card is autographed. 1956 tops, autographed. Picked it up for 20 bucks at a card show. That is my very first video on YouTube, was telling the story of how I got this. Yeah, I don't think Bellinger is a $350 million guy, but if he can have some more seasons like he did this year, I think he's still young. He's like 26, maybe. He is 28. Oh, still young. I mean, I'm 40, almost 45. Yeah, it's hard. 79 people in here. Oh, this is so harsh to Brett Saberhagen. Brett Saberhagen, man, he was an overlooked Hall of Fame candidate. I met Chris Sewell. We had lunch at the National. Our collaboration is on pause right now because Chris has a massively busy schedule the rest of December and first half of January. I sent him a collection, a potential collection to buy, local to me, and it wasn't something I could spring for money wise. So we'll see if he ends up buying that collection. Pure collector, young kid with you. Oh, I think Mangini shared this out. Pure collector. Best TTM. So legit TTM, not a private signing through the mail. This is a great question. Best. How do you define best? Favorite would have to be Joan Benoit Samuelson. And hers, let's see if I just go like this. You can see up here. That's one of them. And Stump Merrill was another great one. They're both local to me. Not a fan of Soto. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Safe to throw it away? Why not recycle it? Why not donate it? Thanks, Ziggy. Yeah, I've watched some of Mike Moynihan's early videos. It's weird. Like, he didn't wear a hat in one of the videos I watched early on, and I don't know. There's something different about him. Like, he almost looks younger now. Thank you. These are my favorites to do. These interviews. This last one with Kent was so easy. I just asked him like 5 or 6 questions and then just got out of his way. You'd have to give me more than that because I then got it authenticated, which cost another $25. So $100, it's yours. Mikey, do you have a channel? Do you want to be interviewed? I'd have you on. Bellinger is definitely not Otani. I don't think anybody was claiming that he's Otani. To buy a Yogi rookie card or autograph 56 tops Aparicio and K-line auto, what would you do? I'd probably go Yogi rookie out of those 3. Next card on my radar, I don't know. I don't know what my next Grail card is either. I'll know it when I see it, I guess. Maybe a Johnny Pesky rookie. I really don't know. David Cohn, another guy that, yeah, overlooked. Favorite non-sports card of my collection. I don't think I have any non-sports cards. I have a I have one coming back to me in my PSA DNA order that comes back hopefully this coming week that I'm going to sell. It's a 53 Bowman TV Carl Reiner. Carl Reiner. Yes, that's who it was. Autographed. I bought it for $5. Yeah. Johnny Bench. Why are Johnny Benches like going up significantly? That was not the last episode on Hobby Think Tank. That was the last episode for me on Hobby Hotline. This is a good question. I'll answer this and then I'll do the giveaway. The Hobby Think Tank, I'm still doing. I've been doing it for a year now. In fact, I have one more this month, and I'm going to continue doing it into 2024. Hobby Hotline just didn't fit what I wanted to do. It was a lot of industry stuff that I don't know anything about and really don't. I'm not interested in. Like we're talking about football cars, and it's important stuff. It's interesting. It's just not something. Let me take this. I'm covering up my face here. It just wasn't something that I wanted to research before and then get on and talk about. So I did it for 9 months. It was fun. Great group of guys. I think I've all guys. I think I was never on with anybody other than guys. All right, let's do the giveaway, and then I'll come back to these comments. Oh, this is interesting. It's going to take me a minute because sharing is a weird thing on my StreamYard. Ceremonial first pitch. You tell them that, Steve, and they'll be like, "Who?" Oh, here we go. That wasn't that bad. All right, let's go over here. So I've put in the video link already. I have comment reply. So if somebody put in their comment as a reply to mine, I want to make sure those are included. I don't want you to have multiple entries, so I'm filtering those out in case you commented multiple times. We're going to do one winner. Let's make this a little bit more exciting. We'll do 6 seconds. 6, is that a plus? Okay, get YouTube comments. Amount of unique comments. Are you seeing my screen? Yeah, you are. Okay. Let's take Steve's comment off. All right, here we go. Kip Armadillo. And he picked Jim Rice. And Ellis Burks is his all-time favorite. Kip Armadillo, if you're here, throw a comment in. Kip Armadillo, great name. Great picture of him too. All successful TTMs are the best, yes. John Keating, thank you. Ah, man, why is the Ted Williams leaf not on the wall? This is a great question. I am really thinking, and I'll take feedback on this. Should I put my most valuable cards up here? Now, there's no sunlight that comes in here. I have LED lights. I don't know enough about this. So should I put like these? Are they good? Are they fine here? It's something I'm really thinking about a lot. It's a good question. Thank you, Jim. Running very low on Attic Find Fridays. I do have a few more, at least. Junkwax Commons, there's so many different things you can do with them. It depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might recycle them at the dump. I might, you could donate them to Goodwill. What do we have over here? Sammy Thunder. A Sandberg Diamond Kings. Is it autographed? Yeah. Yeah. Favorite card I know I will never own. What a great question. Uh, Gotta be the 52 tops mantle. I don't have any wrestling or NASCAR cards, John. Do I? No. But this is a great comment, by the way. This is going to really enrage a lot of people. Okay, I'm going to subscribe, and everybody else should too. I can't do it through here. Oh man, my wife did. She's just texted me. I I don't know how she does this, and I don't notice it. I had fixed it right before I came down here. Jack Morris card. I yeah, I mean, one of the giveaway cards was a Jack Morris card, but nobody wanted Jack Morris. Strange. Almost like nobody likes Jack Morris. My last hobby think tank episode will be when I get fired, John. Or if you piss me off. I think you and I are up next, aren't we? Do not think Bellinger is as good as Bellinger, but you want the Cubs to re-sign Bellinger. Think tank is better than Hobby Hotline. Thanks. This is a great question. Thoughts on Otani cards? I would hold them for now, and then once spring training comes, I might sell. If you're a seller, I'm going to hang on to mine. I don't have any crazy ones except the one I'm going to sell if it comes back at 10. Mark says hold. Yeah, this is awesome. We did lose so far 13 people because people were only here for the giveaway, but the rest of you are the hardcores. I have never been to a Dallas show, but I'm going to Dallas in about 7 weeks. So there will surely be a Mike and Mike in Mike Moynihan's room. I heard Strider does some TTM sometimes. Doug Kahn, another great YouTuber. Oh, rotate them once a month. One card I regret not buying. Man, what a great question. I don't know the answer to this. That seems like it could be a good video at some point. The 5 cards I regret not buying. See, here we go. Keating. Oh, there we go. Sports entertainment. Yeah, this is where I am too. Spring training. It's a good question too. First of all, my channel name is a huge regret for me. And I still think I should change it. I think about it every day. I thought I'm gonna have this channel for 6 months, and I was listening to Jukebox Hero, and I changed it in my mind to Junk Wax Hero. But I do have a couple of Junk Wax boxes unopened, and I want to collect more. I don't really have the space for it. I have this very small space in the corner of my basement where I work, like literally work. But someday I'm gonna have an office here in my house. We'll see. There you go. Mikey G, Strider, TTM. I do own some. I actually completed this 2023 Tops set minus the update, but Series 1, Series 2, and the what's the insert Heroes of the Game? That's not right. It's something like that though. Complete that thanks to Dan Pina, subscriber here. I don't know what card I'm pursuing right now. I'm really not. I have a bunch of saved searches on eBay, and when something pops up, or when something interests me. I'll probably do a mail day coming up because I've got a bunch of stuff, I think, in my PO box right now. I know. I think about this a lot, Mikey. When I was at my 1,000 subscriber video, I talked about this, and everybody said, "No, don't change your." And I listened. I listened. Yeah, I know. See, I was thinking about like Junk Wax Hero presents, and then the new channel name, or I don't know. I don't have a better channel name yet. So yeah, the the channel formerly known as Junk Wax Hero. I like that. Let's do it. 84 Donruss. I have that in an 8.5 PSA. Got it at the National for $55. Shocking deal. I think he had it priced at 80, and I just said, "Would you take 55?" And he said, "Sure." And it's funny because it's an 8.5, and eights were the comps at the time on eights were like $60 or $70. Um, I don't have this card. I would love to have Griffey Bloodlines auto card. I don't have it. I have the Pedro and Ramon Martinez autograph. That's not Bloodlines though. Oh, it is. Sorry, it is Bloodlines. '83 Joe Morgan, Diamond Kings. That's a nice set, Ruben. Bradley keeps. Oops. Bradley keeps throwing this in. I guess he didn't like my answer. Thanks, Chad. Orlando, thank you. Um, I've said this before, so I'm sorry if you've heard me say this. I took a sponsor for 2 months in the summertime this year, and I didn't enjoy it. It was not for that's I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do sponsors in the future or a sponsor, but it needs to be in the right circumstances, and so I ended that sponsorship, and I've been a lot happier since then. That was in, I think, after July ended is when I ended my sponsorship, and I've been a lot happier. I've enjoyed that 2 months was difficult, and it wasn't anything to do with them, it was just me putting too much pressure on myself. So I'm gonna do a video, a end of year retrospective on the kind of the evolution of my channel, the things that worked, the things that didn't work. What was I doing at the beginning of the year that I'm not anymore? What did I try this year? If you're interested, that's awesome. If not, that's fine. And I'll talk about sponsorships. If you have a brick or mortar or YouTube exposure will be a very bad move. Names don't mean much once you are established. It is a big mistake. I'm not sure what that means. Uh, I don't know. Yes. Good. Good. I'm glad. Watch this video. This is the Ricky Henderson Super Collector Kent Corsair. Awesome video. I honestly, I if you don't want to listen to me talk, it's the perfect video for you because I did not talk much. JL been around forever. This Martinez Brothers card here, I'll take it down and show you. Oh, I almost dropped it. I bought this raw on eBay. I don't know, like $80 maybe, and sent it off to get. I wish I had done dual grading. Now I'm much more interested in the dual grade. But yeah, it's awesome. I was a huge Ramon Martinez fan as a kid. He was my favorite, one of my favorites, my favorite non-Red Sox. Although he played for the Red Sox in '04, is that right? He won the World Series with them. Ramon Martinez. No, he retired in '01. He was playing for the Red Sox in 99 and 2000. And he had a solid 20 innings in 99 and then terrible in 2000. Yeah, I don't do merch. I've thought about it. Honestly, I don't I, I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't have the time. You'd like to hear about the YouTube aspect of the game. Hoggy, one of my newest channel members. Thank you. Old Judge are great. Great, great cards. Do I plan on owning one? No, I don't plan on owning one. Would I? Of course. I'd love to. Here's another merch question. I have thought about it. I have never seriously considered doing it though. Mikey, shipping orders while doing this. Yeah, only collected Ricky Henderson cards and has 4,000 of them. 4,000 unique. 100% ungraded. That's right. It's a fascinating video. Good. Glad he enjoyed it. Where's my Edgar Martinez auto? It's in a box in my cabinet. It's a 88 Fleer Edgar. I love it. You guys know my obscure cards that I've picked up over the past couple of years. It's fascinating. Famous for throwing down Don Zimmer. That's right. Do I have any OPG? I'm sure I do. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Yeah, I did a video maybe 6 months ago. Look at me just looking over the top of this comment. Oh, I did a video where I showed all the cards close up on my top shelf. Ramon Martinez struck out 18 batters. Man, I don't remember that. Ramon Martinez strikes out 18. Yeah, look at that. 25. So this was 33 years ago. It was 1990? Yeah, June 4th, 1990 against the Reds. Struck out Dale Murphy twice. Dave Justice. Wait a second. That's not the Reds. That's the Braves. Odie McDowell, Jeff Trebway, Ron Gant, Jim Presley, David Justice, Dale Murphy, Jeff Blauser, Greg Olson, Tom Glavine. These are Braves. Why does it say Reds? Am I crazy? Look at this, you guys. Reds. Oh, but down here it says Braves. Reds. But these are all Braves players. OPG run, Mark Hoyle. Top Shelf Tuesday. I'm thinking about some sort of collector series, some like where I feature a big time collector, not necessarily a super collector, because inevitably I'll have super collectors get in my comments and yell at me about the definition of super collectors. But a collector series. I don't know how to brand it though. Like Attic Fine Friday works so well. People remember it and they know on Friday. I don't know. Got to come up with a good name. Oh, thank you, Orlando. That's all you. It's all you. We talked about Orlando's uh, upbringing. We talked about Cuban baseball players, his amazing collection. I have been to Diamond Kings. I do videos on the good LCSs that I stop in at, and I have never done a video on Diamond Kings. Bills take down the Chiefs. Average Joe Collector Tuesday. I mean, it doesn't quite work, but there's got to be something there. There's got to be something there. Heroes of the hobby. Hmm. For those of you who don't know, on Tuesday of this week, maybe Wednesday, Mike had me on. It was a surprise. He called me at 4:15 and said, "Hey, in 45 minutes, I'm recording an episode with Chris where we do the showcase showdown or whatever he's calling it, and it's on Yaz. Are you interested in coming on?" And so I had to dig out all my Yaz slabs, and I knew I wasn't going to compete against them. I've just been collecting Yaz slabs for less than a year, but it was fun. It was a great time. Uh, I've never thought about this because I don't think Blaze Jordan would ever come on my channel. It wouldn't even occur to me to ask him. John Rice, another fellow Mainer. Not a football card collector. I am actually looking at a collection to buy, and he has a bunch of early 80s. He's got the Joe Montana rookie. He's got a bunch of 70s football cards. It's mostly baseball. Who is the next? It's going to be Yaz. My Pedro binder is not done yet. My Yaz binder is just about done. In fact, I have a box next to me of 300 some odd Pedro cards that came in the mail this week that I need to still add. And my cat knocked over my stacks of Pedro cards on my end table next to my couch that I was working on. So it's a disaster. All my organization gone. But yeah, my Yaz binder, hopefully this week. I was planning on it last week, but I barely did any videos. Ooh, what Yaz card with my wife looking, with my wife watching this right now. This is probably her, Tom A. Hawk. I bet that's her asking what Yaz card I want. I would love to have, because I just got, wait. I just got this autographed rookie. I would love to have his 61 tops autographed. I'm not going to pay for it, though. I don't want to spend the money to get that card autographed. You can probably get it cheaper, already autographed and slabbed. I like Yaz tickets autographed. That's what I would like to have. I would also like to have the 1961 Red Sox program autographed by Yaz. This is a great question. Most I've ever spent on a single card. It was my Ted Williams 49 leaf, which was 500 and 550 all in. But yeah, I don't know what's the most I would ever spend. I never thought I'd spend that much. Mediocre collector Mondays. That doesn't really click, does it? It's good. It's decent alliteration. Nope, not going to get me into football. This is a good question. You sell under comps because you're avoiding the fees. $10 auto Kofax. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember what I paid for that. It was under 20 that I paid for that. Yeah, I definitely need more graded Yaz 70s. See you, Mikey G. I'm not going to the Strongsville show. It's like a 12-hour drive for me. Ultra Modern Monday. In today's, nobody's. The problem with today's cards is that they are defined as collectibles. The Babe Ruth cards from his playing days were not collectibles. Just like the Zelda game from 1980, whatever, wasn't a collectible. It was just something you were supposed to play, and then it would get thrown away at some point. And that's what makes those cards truly scarce, truly rare, not this manufactured scarcity of today. Will these cards still be worth? Will a Luka Doncic card or a Shohei Ohtani card be worth millions of dollars in 100 years? I don't think so. But maybe. What do I know? I am into old autographed Sports Illustrated magazines. Absolutely. And in fact, I have an interview coming up of a guy who, if you look him up on Twitter and on YouTube, I think he goes by CGC Sports Illustrated. He's a collector of CGC graded Sports Illustrated, CGC graded Sports Illustrated copies, and he's amazing. I'm going to interview him hopefully this month. This is 100% right. YouTube revenue got me that Yaz. I mean, not the Yaz, but the Ted Williams. Mike, no, nobody should be buying autographed Diamond Kings because I don't want the prices to go up. When I'm ready to sell in 35 years, people can buy them. And only then. See you, Warren. The Zelda box sold for $7,200. It was the one I was talking about this morning. Empty box, it graded a 9.0, and it sold for $7,200. Yeah, they all look the same. Yeah, I'm not. I rarely sell anyway. How do you work it out with your wife to keep buying cards? I make YouTube revenue. You guys come and watch my videos, and I have YouTube revenue, and I buy cards with that YouTube money. See, Ruben knows. He's a big Diamond Kings auto collector. Should we give another one away to the people who stuck around? We should, right? Yes. All the cards I buy are $3 each. Favorite vintage Red Sox card is the 49 leaf Ted Williams. 40, I know. PSA says 48. Everybody else agrees it's 49. I'd love to talk to somebody at PSA and just ask them, are you just being stubborn because at one point you thought it was 48? False. Yeah. Face for Twitter. Yeah. I think the back of it says 48, but it was released in early 49. I'm sure Orlando can shed some light on that. This is interesting. I mentioned doing another giveaway, and all of a sudden, my viewers are going up. I just got another comment from 14 minutes ago. Why is the second year bird upside down? My wife loves it when I get these comments. She thinks it's hilarious. Warren sticking around. All right, let's do another one. So I gave away the Jim Rice, so that's not eligible to be given away. But if you're in here, so we're going to do the giveaway. Here's the deal. I'm going to do the giveaway, and if you don't respond saying that you're here within 2 minutes, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it until somebody here gets it. And if you chose Jim Rice, which I've already given away, you can then choose from the last 3. Oops. There we go. I knew Orlando would have it. First in stores in April of 49, and they have the 48 stats. Perfect. All right, here we go. We're going to do, did I already? Oh, here we go. Add and pick another winner. Boom. JB Yanks. I haven't seen a comment from JB Yanks, so let me know. Do we have a JB Yanks? What is this? Oh, I see what's happening here. Mike Moynihan wants one. Look at this. I offered you one, Mike, and you said you already had them. Rick. Hmm. Oops. I don't see a JB Yanks. All right, let's do another one. Pick another winner. NorCal Metal Dad 707. Haven't seen a comment from him either. We're cutting this down to a minute. Metal Dad. Let's see it. This is how I'm going to do giveaways from now on. I'm going to announce the giveaway, and then we're going to do the giveaway, and then everybody who leaves misses out on the second giveaway. Spin again. You guys are impatient. You alt account for John Rice. Oh, we have another Waterville person here. I assume SWS. Maybe not. Metal Dad. Come on, Metal Dad. All right. The third try. Here we go. Dave O. Card Farmer. All right. Let's see it quickly. We're going to move to comments inside here if we don't get anything. Just keep spinning until baseball collector wins. Tim, you're from Waterville, but then there's somebody who seems to know John Rice, who's another Mainer, and here it is right here. Doesn't this look like a Waterville account name? Jim Fershey in the house. Jim and Josiah. How did you get a 54 PSA 2 for 330? It seems like it should be more than that. It's W. Verville. Okay. Oh, aha, look at that. What are the chances? Another Gorham person. Okay. Let's just go. We didn't get a Metal Dad, unfortunately. So we're gonna do a different one. Let's do this. Nope, wrong one. Giveaway. Draw. Mad City Brew. Look at that. Please tell me you're still here. That is crazy luck. Good for you. Uh, do you already have this in hand? If you don't have this in hand, I would be worried about this. Bam, Mad City Brew. Yes, email me your address. Good. And tell me which one you wanted too, by the way. Look at this. Oh, it's a conspiracy from John Rice. John, has he won before? I'm okay with that. We have somebody named Jordan who has won twice. I promise you there's no conspiracy here. Good. I'm glad you got it. Frozen lottery envelope. Patrick Ewing. Okay, let's see. Who did you want? Mad City. I feel like if I remember correctly, your name is Jesse. Oh, I try to remember. Somebody asked a question up here. Yeah, first of all, yes, we all know each other. We should do a main meetup sometime. That would be fun. I don't think you're talking to me. I'm not really a business other than YouTube revenue. Let's do a main meetup, should we? Yeah, Wisconsin. I have been to Eau Claire, Wisconsin 5 or 6 times. And you wanted the Pete Rose. It's yours. I will ship it up. Main meetup. I don't know where we would meet up. Mainer Mondays. Oh, and your last name is Mainer. Jim Mainer. What are the chances? Steve, I've met at a couple of shows. Should we wrap this up? It's basically my bedtime. Meet in Waterville? That's crazy. Nobody goes to Waterville. Except for Tim Locke. Oh, might do that. Yeah, I I don't know. Can't imagine going north. Sorry. Sorry, Tim. Oh, this is a great idea. I could call Ron, the owner of Don's, Ron at Don's, and see if he wants to have a little YouTube meetup at his shop. Great shop, by the way. If you're ever in Maine, go to Don's. And Ron, the owner, is the best. Thank you. Yeah, 8 p.m. That's bedtime. I'm also up early. I'm an early riser. I like being up early. Portland Fireside Show. I don't want to say I've soured on this Fireside Show. I just don't go that much anymore. I used to go every single month. It's just too much now. The show's fine. I just, I don't know. Record the meetup. Yeah. Yes. I know everybody calls him Ronnie, but he introduced himself to me as Ron. And so I've just always called him Ron. He was actually the very first person to ever recognize me from YouTube. I don't even know how many subscribers I had at the time, 500 maybe. And I was walking through the Portland Card Show, and he was a dealer, and he said, "Hey, aren't you Junk Wax Hero from YouTube?" And I was like, "Yes." And he had just bought Don's car shop. like the week before. Thank you, Kevin. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thanks for joining. The Portland Card Show, no, it was just last week. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for joining. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining. Brent, thanks for hopping in. Oh, thanks, Mark. Yes, the loyal viewers who stuck around, I appreciate you guys. And now you know. This is what I'm going to do from now on. Anybody who wants to join for the first half, you'll get the announced giveaway, and then I'll do another one. I'd like to. Thanks, Orlando. I'd love to do more live streams. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. Evenings are hard. It's family time for me. I don't get a lot of family time because I work. So I use evening time for time with my wife. Whoa, that's a good deal. Hong Kong, nice. Thanks, John. I'll see you at the main giveaway, the main get together. We'll plan it. All right, all. I'm going to wrap this up now. I appreciate you all joining and watching and hanging out. Talk to you all soon.